Hello everyone, I'm Juliette Lamar and welcome back to Westside Cribz, where we explore trends, listings, developments, and get expert insight into property on the West Side. But first, a shout out to our sponsor, Maser Condo Sales. They are the leader in condo sales on the West Side. So if you're looking to sell, go ahead and give them a ring. Let's kick things off with some market rate insights. Mortgage applications are on the decline for the third week in a row, falling 2% last week, according to a report from the Mortgage Brokers Association. Refinancing is also down, which it fell 3% last week, but do not be fooled. This is still 40% higher than this time last year. This week's mortgage rates are hovering around 2.93%. The delayed buying season coupled with low interest rates has been the perfect combo for a real estate frenzy these past couple months. But before we go out looking for our next property, here are a few tips and tricks for first-time buyers.
The first thing you want to do if you are considering buying is you want to get yourself pre-approved with a loan and a good lender. If you don't do that, you may be looking at properties you can't afford, or be looking at something and you find that you like and you want to move forward, but you can't because you didn't do the first step, which is get your financing in order. So first thing first, go meet with a lender. If you don't know a lender, do some research and find them. Talk to the realtor who you may be working with. They usually have great contacts. Get yourself pre-approved. You'll need 2-year tax returns, 2-month bank statements, pay stubs. Get organized. And even if you're not ready to buy, but you're thinking about it in the next year or two, it's still good to get pre-approved. That way you'll know how to basically know what you can afford and what price point you want to stay under more than anything. Because a lot of times people can afford more or they get pre-approved for a higher dollar amount, but at the end of the day, they're stretching themselves too thin. So I always like to say, know what price you want to stay under, because you can find that proper, payment each month that works well for you and stick within that zone. So that's step number one that you want to do. Then you'll know what target to look for. The next thing is really trying to understand the lifestyle and your goals and needs. And that's where, either you know this or you find a good realtor to do that. How do you find a good realtor? You can look online, you can talk to friends, but you really want to check the record of a realtor. People have tendencies to want to use people they know through someone. Oh, my friend's got a license, go use them. Or, no, use my cousin has a license, you should use them. But they don't have a lot of experience and there's not a lot of realtors do. So you do just really want to make sure you work with a realtor. Check their records. There's a lot of ways to back check sales. You can look on Zillow for testimonials and see how much activity that realtor's been doing, and make sure they understand the market. Because what you don't want to do is a realtor who's just desperate for a commission, pushing someone through a deal and they're not really looking out for your best interest. So it's really important to do that due diligence and ask for references and talk to people that have worked with them.
And now for the local properties of the week. If you're looking for a condo, 821 Bay Street, apartment B1 in Santa Monica is one to check out. This unique condo is 1,500 square feet with 3 bedrooms and 2 bathrooms. Its charm is in the details. Its tall ceilings and private roof deck make this feel a lot less like a condo and more like a single family home. The property just offered a price drop of $100,000, bringing the sale price to a flat $1 million. This listing is held by Larry Brovshow and Paul Hathgroves of Trust Properties USA. Another hot listing that just hit the market is a historically protected, adorable Venice Beach craftsman-style home. This incredibly unique and charming house sits just a couple blocks away from Abbot Kinney Boulevard and features 2 bedrooms and 2 bathrooms inside its 1,369 square feet of living space. The home was originally built in 1914, and you can tell by the charm. Another great thing about this home is it has a 2-car garage, and we all know how bad parking can be near Venice. If you're interested in buying this gem, it can be yours for $1.9 million. The listing is presented by Stacy Siegel and brokered by Engel & Volkers, Santa Monica. And now for what's happening in the luxury property sector. Matthew Perry is making some moves. He just listed his Malibu beach home for $14.95 million and then turned around and bought an equally stunning home in the Pacific Palisades for around $6 million. His newly listed beach home sits right on the sand with 5,500 square feet of living space, 4 bedrooms and 4.5 bathrooms secluded in a private gated neighborhood. His new pad is just a bit smaller, coming in at 2,969 square feet, but it still has 4 bedrooms and 4.5 bathrooms, as well as views of the ocean. He is not giving up those ocean sunsets anytime soon. His new home has the best of the indoor-outdoor living vibe on point, and he has floor-to-ceiling windows all over the place. Well, that's a wrap for our show. Tune in next week to get the latest real estate news, market insights, and luxury property listings on the Westside.